I don't know, but
No, you know what you need, Chantal? You need to get your butt out of the Middle East. You need to go back to Canada and you need to start living a life that isn't just a big scam. I mean, this is silly. You're going to be 40 years old. You're out here, I mean, following some 29-year-old thinking that he's going to love you and marry you and make a life with you and whatever. Girl, come on. He laughs at you. He makes fun of you. I mean, why do you think you're over there with him? Because you guys are living it up? I mean, yeah, you really look like you're living it up. You really look like you're happy. What you need to do is you need to go back to Canada. You need to start putting in hard work. And you need to, if a relationship is really what you want, if that's your end game in life, I know it is for some people. If that's really what you want, someone to love you, someone to call you baby, someone to give you affirmations, whatever. I mean, slow steps. I mean, whatever. Get on the dating apps, work on yourself, get back to a point where you can walk for more than a minute without getting dizzy. I mean, that would, if I were that in that place, that would be my number one priority. Not who's going to call me baby when I put my head down at night. I mean, girl, come on. I mean, you're not going to be able to heal in this environment, let alone thrive. You're talking about energy. You're sitting here telling us how you're about to fall asleep.
So you're getting help and you want to dunk on Chantel? And that's why I think Shannon and FFG's chemistry is so beautiful, because they're so similar. FFG has to be the hero. That's why she has to always dunk on Chantel with something. Like when she did the thing with BBJ, I stand on this. She did her big one. She did her big one with that one, especially with the way Chantel was running her mouth, talking about FFG's dogs. And all. When I saw her pull that off, I said, leave it to Chantel to have me applaud FFG. I was pissed. I was like, oh, this was so good. She trolled the fuck out of you. Oh my God. So, just so we're clear, and you heard it here first. What happened with BBJ, rescuing BBJ? The BBJ rescue to FFG will be with the 89 LBs are to Amber. You will always hear about it for years to come. Always. That's never going to die. She did her big one. She had to make it public. And for those saying, oh, it's for the money, I think you guys forget, I've said this before, multiple things can be right at once. She did her big one and definitely helped BBJ, because at this point, I think almost anybody's better than Chantel. But yes, of course it was for the money. If it wasn't for the money, she wouldn't have made it public. Of course it was for the money. Are you kidding? The bitch held she shopped for BBJ's collar on stream. She shopped for a cat to get a Gucci collar for a cat. Of course it was for money. But I'm not going to take away the fact that, like, at least she got BBJ. But yes, it was for money. Yes, it was for content. Are you crazy? That is her 89 LBs, bitch. She is never letting that go. That will always be content in some way.
Isms. So, French fried girls should be worried because Chantal was threatening to sue again. Shadowed that she might have returned to Canada to handle some other business, and she would handle that while she was there. I would be terrified if I was French fried girl. So terrified. This is the woman who couldn't even make a vet appointment, and she's going to coordinate a multi-person lawsuit because she felt duped about her cat being given to somebody else. By her to somebody else. But she couldn't tell you who because the selfish bitch wouldn't even walk down the stairs to go say bye. She handed it to Pete's. Again, many reasons we can't follow through with our commitments. So, and Chantal doesn't have much tolerance for distress or discomfort. If something isn't exactly the way she wants to eat it, she's not going to eat it. If it's not the right temperature, she's not going to eat it. So you would think someone as large as her would be much more picky. But, or would be much less picky. But actually, some of the more morbidly obese people I know are rather picky about their food. And, like other folks who deal with addiction, can get pretty nasty if they don't get what they want. How many people think that they've probably fought about food a couple times already? I'm sure he was fine with her coming over, but she farted out a bunch of promises initially that she was gonna, I'm gonna go to the gym and lose weight, and it'll be great, and I'll be going to the beach, and we'll be travel beezing. If you're too fat for a plane, you gotta do something. because now you can't even get out of there in a hurry if you need to. There's no shame in buying 2 plane seats if you need them, but if you don't like that you need them, or that you're cutting it close to needing them, whose job is it to change the shape of Chantal's body? Yours? Mine? A pill? Some Ozempic? No, it comes down to Chantal and what she chooses to do. At this point, she's had more resources and opportunities and access to treatment over the years that most people don't give a shit how she feels, or that she probably can't handle all of her ADLs maybe on her own, because she was always such a nasty, self-centered person that her discomfort brings people pleasure. We've heard of Schadenfreude. You know, it's the same sort of thing. I don't
So we saw some boats pass by while we were hanging out by the riverside and decided after we were done hanging out by the river to see if we could find a dock and take a boat ride ourselves. On our way,
it was his hard-earned money to try to buy her food that would support her health. And then either she ordered it without him, or he came to reason of, look, I don't love you so much that $250 isn't worth risking your health to me. So if you really love me, Chantal, really, really love me, you'll go on there, eat yourself half to death, and give me the cash. So, I don't know. And she wants privacy. Okay. And where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband? He's out with the boys. Thailand, from what I understand, has a very, very active sex scene. So, I'm sure he'll text you. But at any rate, this week we're going to... But she's sitting there, not a lot of people around, but it was the old eyes darting. Remember the outhouse? Or going for Burger King and then sitting in the parking lot, full face of makeup, looking all over the place to see who's looking and who's watching. She's out proud and doesn't care, but hawks like she's ashamed of what she's engaging in. So when she's sitting there with Sala eating, and there's people, you know, not a lot of people, because they go everywhere when it's closed. She's afraid of people, and they want to be able to film, and they're weird. They're weird. She likes getting attention, but standing out doesn't really... Like, I think she probably feels like people are staring, because they are staring. It's a spectacle. She's 4 times the size of a normal woman. So I think people are going to stare. That shouldn't be unexpected. Is it rude? Is it cruel? I don't know. Bottom line, it shouldn't be unexpected. And to act shocked would be kind of stupid as well.
One, I'm pretty, okay? That has a lot, and I don't mean that to be conceited. I'm being very matter of fact. Being pretty gets you a lot of privilege. I'm just saying, you can get away with a lot if you're pretty. Number one, I'm pretty.
Hi guys, and welcome to Tailored Talk. So guys, the reason I've been away is because I've been watching this amazing trailer, okay, written by Sam H. Freeman and Nung Ching Ping, and they've done a British short film. They did it in 2021, and it was called Femme. So it became a success, and they decided to invest more money and more time into making a longer version of this film called Femme. Now, the original version was 2021. It won a British Short Award from the British Independent Film Awards, and it became a huge hit. So they made a longer version of it, and I haven't seen the short film, and I'm trying to find the short film, but they've released the trailer for the new longer feature-length version of Femme that they've done. So why YouTube recommended this to me, I don't know, but they did, and I've been watching this trailer non-stop. So if they'll allow me to put the trailer in, I will show you this trailer that I am seriously obsessed with. Sorry guys, I forgot to add trigger warning, LGBTQ themes and homophobic violence.
Bitches are big man in his high heels. Well, you can turn around if you're a fucking man. You're letting them win.
How you want to deal with that?
I think you're a nice looking lad. On your front. I'm a nice guy. If you disrespect me, fuck you up. I get that. Yeah, I'm the same. Oh, you know. You're a fucking big man. I best remember not to fuck with you then.
So this film features Nathan Stewart Jarrett from Candyman and Misfits, and George Mackay. Now I haven't seen George in anything, but he has been in 1917. After research, guys, he's been in 1917, When Hands Touch, Wolf, and I Came By. I haven't seen any of those films, but I will watch this George Mackay in Femme, because this film looks awesome and it's a kind of a genre that hasn't been covered in an LGBTQ world. So this film looks amazing, and I will be doing video after video after video of this film Femme when it finally comes out in December. So please stay tuned. Hi guys, and welcome to Tailored Talk. Today I'm going to be going over Hungry Fat Chick and Foodie Beauty, aka My Big Beautiful Me, aka The Chantal Show, aka Beezer Productions, aka The Beezer Show, aka Chantal Marie, and I'll be reviewing 2 videos of hers and then another 2, because she's put out 2 grocery haul videos, and I don't understand why she just didn't put them into one video, because they're both like 8 minutes, but we'll be taking a look at those. First of all, I wanted to start with Hungry Fat Chick. I wanted to say really that I'm so disappointed that Hungry Fat Chick has gone back to mukbangs. And I agree with Kidney J. And I'll put Kidney J's link in the description. I don't think Candy has quit because of 5 pounds of weight gain. I don't think she's quit because of money. Because on her health journey money, she's still got enough money to afford these huge, massive meals, unless her feeders are paying for them. So I don't think it's the money. I think she was doing retro reacts, and she misses the food and the views. And it's partly money, but she can be a success and gain a lot of money through weight loss. So really, what's Candy's real reason? You know? And I think it's that she's still addicted. She's still not ready to completely give up the massive quantities yet. She's not ready to give up her addiction. And Candy, I really think, I mean, chances are you're not even going to watch. But Candy, I really think that you're making a huge mistake. As she sits down and you can see how much weight she's lost. It's so sad that she's now ruining it by piling the weight back on. Every day, Candy, and every second of each day, you have the chance to restart your health journey, and I hope you do. I don't understand why you've gone through so much success and come face to face with success and walked hand in hand with success, and success is like shining down on you right now, and you are choosing to walk away from being healthy. Like you're choosing to walk away from success. Candy, you're not 20, you're not 30, you're not 40 anymore. You're in your early 50s, and excuse my language, but in your early 50s, and you can't really afford to fuck around and do this diet quit binge. diet, quit, binge. You really can't afford to do that in a cycle over and over again. Candy, you've trashed your body so much and refused to exercise that you can't afford to do this. Will I, won't I get healthy? You can't afford to do this wishy-washy mindset, because one day your body is going to make that decision for you, and sooner than you think. Candy, you're not glitter and lasers. You're not active and travelling all over the world. You're housebound most of the day and struggle to get out of bed without feeling queasy. You're at a point, Candy, where you really need to start taking yourself seriously. And of course, that takes a lot of willpower, because, Candy, you need to take yourself seriously when nobody else will. That's how you lose weight. You know, that's and eating healthy and stuff like that. You need to stop making yourself the joke. You need to stop making yourself the fat freak show, and you need to take yourself seriously. To be fair to your fan base, you haven't even gotten that much backlash. They're just disappointed with you. They're just sad, and they're just disappointed that you're letting your health go down the drain. So, Candy, I don't want to see another video of you in a hospital bed crying about bowel problems or stomach problems or cellulitis or diabetes or how sick you feel, because you're throwing your weight loss journey away. But remember, Candy, that every day you still have a real opportunity to turn this around. Now, you've already lost over 100 pounds, which is a big achievement. And to quote Carrie from Sex and the City, like, you're happy and you decide to shit all over your happiness. And I don't get it. You know, actually I do, because you missed the high from the mukbangs, and you need to be prepared to get a huge high from weight loss. Where's that high? You've lost over 100 pounds. You should be extremely proud of yourself. You know? So, Candy, I'm not invested enough or know you enough to be angry, but I'm just extremely disheartened, and I'm really disappointed that you would give up on yourself and your body and your health like this. Candy, your health and your mobility is not a game. You know, as for, Amber and her mobility scooters were all fun and games to her when she was driving around with Destiny, until she really needed a scooter. Foodie Beauty drove all over town. Let me repeat that. Foodie Beauty drove all over town, eating pizza and twisting misties and nashies and Taco Bell in Canada. And and thought that was all fun and games, that she could just stuff herself to the point of no return, have a whole lot of weed, just indulge. And then a few weeks ago, she was treated like a sideshow attraction in Thailand, and people were getting out their phones because they were like so shocked at how freakish she looks, because she's now a 600-pound life contestant at this point. I don't understand why you're playing Russian roulette with your mobility, Candy, but if you've got enough money for round-the-clock nurses when everything goes tits up and you really can't walk and you can't get out of bed properly, then do what you want, I guess. Hi guys, so now I'm going to be reviewing her video of baked fish with lemon cream, and as you can see, she's already doing the Halloween stuff, and as a Muslim, she shouldn't be even doing this. Like, this is promotion of Halloween, which she can't do. Like, and this woman wonders why she can never meet Salah's family. You know, because you half-ass everything and you don't take religion seriously. How do you expect to meet Salah's family? On with the video, guys.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hi there. Well, hello. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a simple dinner, but something...
You know it's desperate. You know she's desperate when she's got the subscribe button in the video.
Very delicious and healthy. It's my first time trying this particular recipe. So I'm going to be making a simple fish fillet meal with a lemon cream sauce with some rice and some
So the audio's a little...
roasted carrots. So, Yella, let's get to this here.
She looks exhausted and she hasn't even started yet. Yalla. Oh my god. This is so tiring.
So first things first, I'm going to just chop some red onion and some
I love red onion.
garlic. I'm wearing a microphone, so I'm sure you can hear all my heavy breathing in it.
Yeah, but it's a bit too blaring on my ears. But anyway.
But whatever.
It's a little bit rough.
I'm going to use the onions in the rice as well as the fish sauce. Now, my husband doesn't like huge chunks of onion, so
Yeah, but you don't really care about that because he's not going to eat it.
sometimes I put them in the food processor and just, you know, give them a quick
He's not eating that.
1 second little pulse. But today, I'm going to slice them and dice them. You can use any kind of onion you have, but the
That looked fun.
red onions have a bit more flavor, I find. They're a bit strong, but it's okay.
Like you're not, like you don't eat gallons of salt and sugar a day. It's just weird that she also has no casual conversation either. No casual conversation about what they've been up to. Why she's cooking this dish. What are they doing? Anything good coming up for them?
All right, if you have fresh garlic,
And also, maybe she can talk about Salah's gaming scandal. That would be interesting.
use it. But I have to use garlic powder because I've had this garlic since before I went to Thailand, and so yeah, they're not good anymore. All right.
And you've only... but wouldn't you have realised that when you checked your cupboards or your fridge or wherever you keep your garlic?
I have a large pot here.
Because okay.
And
What about the grocery haul? Didn't you get fresh garlic with the grocery haul?
Medium heat. I'm going to put some olive oil.
That's a huge pan. That pan is huge. That's huge. Jeez, is that the camera angle or is that just a big ass pan?
And a chunk of butter.
Because that's like a company pan. That's a massive pan for 2 people. That's like if you have a family of 6 pan. That's like if you work in a kitchen and you cook for people at work kind of pan. That's a huge pan.
Macarena. So I'm just going to let these cook on medium. And then medium low a bit until they're cooked down. Not caramelized, but just cooked down enough until they're golden brown and translucent.
Oh my god, is that a long word for you, Foodie? Translucent? That's so long for me.
All right, I think you get the idea with the chef hat. So, so I have a baking dish here with a big piece of white fish. And what I'm going
Again, Foodie, everything is piled on the stove. That is dangerous. Get a small table. Get a little table and then put the stuff on the table. Why have you got lemons on the stove? Why have you got bowls on the stove?
to do is I'm going to broil it for a couple of minutes before adding the sauce and then baking it again. So we're going to broil it. So I'm going to hit broil, high. Okay, we're going to let that get up to temperature. Now our onions are done and I've reserved half. They look like this. I reserved half for the sauce and half for the rice. All right, so we're gonna get the rice cooking actually. And this recipe is super easy. So I've had some rice soaking.
That poor pink shirt. It is just being stretched from every angle. Look at how look. And the stomach. It is that shirt. Jesus.
For about a half an hour.
That shirt is going through it.
I've rinsed it twice. So I've drained the water. Okay, we're gonna turn it on medium high. Rice is one of those things that just takes a lot of practice. You know, when I first started making...
You need a table. It is so triggering seeing all these things placed on a small hot stove. It's not a big stove with like extra hobs. Like it's a tiny stove.
Making rice on my own, oh my gosh. Disaster. So I'm gonna take some olive oil and put enough because I don't want it to stick to the pan.
Why don't I believe the clean hands, Foodie? Why don't I believe that? And when is the last time Salah actually tried something of yours on camera? Can you let us know?
Like that. We're also going to put some pepper, a little bit of salt. We're going to add the rice in. Gotta wash my hands. And I'm gonna add just enough water to cover the rice. I check with my finger. If the water covers the fingertip, it's good enough. So yeah, that's good. All right, we're gonna use some
another reason for Salah not to eat this.
Chicken bouillon. Just 1 cube. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. That smells really good with the onions, the fried onions. Put this under the broiler for...
I'll give it to her. At least her camera angle is so much better and she's actually faced towards us so we can see everything that she's doing instead of the crappy ones with her back towards us and the camera like filming from out of space. So at least she does listen to some kind of criticism.
Again, just a few minutes. Gonna let the rice come to a boil.
If she could just stop the overall toxicity and stop calling FFG a goblin because she knows that it's wrong, then, you know, things would be better, wouldn't they?
All right, and we're gonna make the
if she could listen to that criticism, that would be nice.
sauce. So we have half the onions. Getting all the juice out of the lemon that I can. Okay. I don't have a small strainer for the seeds. Okay.
She's getting more slowly out of breath. It is just shocking how much fat is just kind of smothering her face at this point. At every angle, there's fat. This is the most exercise that she's gotten in a while.
And we're gonna do one more. Yeah, I didn't get any of the seeds in it, so it does the job.
Are you sure about that?
You know. So 2 whole lemons. Okay. We're gonna let the rice boil a bit. Some butter.
Okay, Foodie, you don't need that much butter.
We're gonna melt the butter. This is boiling up. Okay, so I'm gonna put a lid on. Reduce the heat to low, about 2. I forgot to cook the carrots. I'm always forgetting the vegetables, I know. We'll have another vegetable.
I'm stunned. Foodie forgetting vegetables, salads, healthy stuff. I'm absolutely stunned.
On the side. A fresh vegetable, I guess. All right. So now, with that, we're gonna add some cream.
Oh my god. The breathing. We're gonna add some cream. Oh my god. Wow. I'm just gonna rewind that, guys. Hang on.
We're gonna add some cream.
Good lord, woman. You'd think that you were walking upstairs. You've opened a carton of cream and you're pouring it into a bowl. You're not trying to, you're not trying to walk on the treadmill or the elliptical trainer. Jeez, that's heavy ass breathing. That's heavy breathing. Maybe it was also the lemon squeezing as well that got to her. Jesus. Wow. Foodie, you need a chair in the kitchen.
Just the rest of it.
Just in case.
It's a very thick sauce. I'm gonna add some water, just to thin it out a bit. And this is gonna bake in
She is bursting out of these sleeves like the Hulk. She is bursting out of these sleeves.
the oven. Fish is still broiling. Some onion powder. Some garlic powder. A little bit of yellow curry. I find curry just adds such a nice flavor to everything.
But that's not just a little bit, that's quite a lot. Like a touch of curry is a little bit. You put quite a bit in.
Some pepper.
There's no way Salah is gonna eat that. Not with his finicky taste buds. No way. He's way too picky. Like, if it was just cream and lemon, maybe. But that amount of curry? Salah's not touching that.
Some salt.
Guys, I want to add that Foodie's taste buds are completely shot. They're completely fucked up. That's why she's probably putting so much in, because she can't taste like a normal level of curry or paprika. Like, she probably can't taste like normal doses of salt. That's why she just overloads it with fats.
And I'm going to sprinkle the fish with paprika. All right, we have the sauce. So the fish is out of the oven. Okay. I'm letting the temperature go to 375 on the oven. And I'm just gonna, I love paprika, so quite a bit. All right, and I have some lemon slices here. Like that. Okay. Ooh. And we're
There's no way that anybody would eat that with Foodie, like, breathing so heavily over that food. No way would anybody touch that, including rent-a-husband. No way is anybody eating that willingly.
gonna put it back in a 375-degree oven till it's nice and bubbly and a bit brown. Maybe 15 to 20 minutes, half an hour. And that's it.
Oh my god, she's so out of breath. This is hilarious.
All right, I added some bay leaves here in the sauce and just mix them in for some added flavor. I love bay leaves.
It looks nice, but there's no way I'd touch it.
As Zena Garten would say, now how gorgeous is that?
It really does. You can really see how bad her face is. You can really see how bad the left side of her face is in comparison to her right. Wow. Those Lush products are not working, are they, sweetheart?
All right, I'm going to dish this up for my husband
Yeah, no, you're dishing this up for yourself. Stop.
and I.
Stop it. Yeah, you don't even know when he's coming back tonight. Stop it.
All right, I'm going to dish this up for my husband and I.
Sure you are, when you can track where he is.
The rice
Which girl's house he's at.
is ready and is fluffy.
Sure, I believe you.
Look at that.
It looks average. It looks okay.
All right, let me dish this up.
She thinks she's so cute. She thinks she's adorable.
Some rice. All right, now, moment of truth.
That's it, Foodie. Take a majority of the fish and then leave like a little bit for your husband. I believe he's eating it all, sure.
Wow, it just falls apart.
That's nearly all the dish.
So, oh no, it fell apart. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. This sauce is really looking great.
I'm sure it smells great too.
Make sure there's no bay leaves in there. And there you have it.
So Salah, if he were to eat it, would get like rice and some scraps. That's literally nearly the whole fish dish. The same way that at the restaurant you took like the whole shrimp bowl. Like, anyway, we know he's not home tonight anyway. So, but even still. It looks nice. I mean, if you weren't making it, it would look good.
I'm gonna try a bite with you guys. Alright guys. Moment of truth.
That's bullshit. Salah wasn't even there. Stop lying. Why does Foodie always look like a serial killer in every thumbnail and in every screenshot? It's like she looks like a serial killer that's popped out and is ready to start slashing.
Beauty bite. Rich, a little tangy.
Fresh, creamy, yummy.
The bay leaf and the seasonings.
It's so leafy and so seasony.
The lemon.
It's so lemony.
The tang is from the lemon. If you wanted a little less tangy, use 1 lemon. That's really nice. You gotta give this a try.
No thanks.
Lemon cream baked whitefish. Alright guys, I'm not gonna do a mukbang today, but I will be doing other things, so we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. So yeah, she looks creepy in every frame. But yeah, the breathing was bad. I think she put way too much curry in that. Salah is not going to eat it. Paprika and curry? He's not eating that. It's way too tangy for him. Way too much flavor, and she put in a lot of curry. So I think she's finishing that off. She's finishing that off tonight. The breathing was really, really bad. She needs a chair in there that she can sit on to rest on. And she needs a table. She needs a small table to put these objects on, because it's really freaking me out with all these objects placed on the stove. She won't even put the objects on the countertop that she has, which is near the sink. So what's up with that? Where are your countertops? And get a table. Okay, guys, there's another 2 more Foodie Beauty videos to go, and I should be reviewing Alex's Shook, because I'm interested in what he's got to say. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. See you in a bit.